Okay, we're taking a look at the elements, technical elements that go into playing The Weight by the band. It starts off with an intro that Robbie Robertson plays, and that intro is going to sound like this. You set up first and second fingers here on the fifth fret of the second string and the fourth fret of the third string. And it's going to be a hammer-on of that third finger onto the sixth fret of that third string while they play together. So that's the start. That's on the chart. That's called 1. 2 is the fifth fret of the second string and open the first string, which will make the same sound. And then, so that's laying the first finger across the fifth fret of the first and second strings and hammering on the seventh fret of the second string. Fifth fret of the first string is number 4. And then back to this shape again. And then hammering on, instead of hammering the third finger onto the sixth fret here, we're going to hammer this seventh baby finger, hammering the seventh fret of the second string from the 5 to the 7, like that, while the 4 stays static. And then 6 is that baby finger coming off and coming back to the 4 and 5 respectively. And then that first hammer on again onto that 4 to 6, and then with it off again, that's the 8th figure with 4 and 5, and then that whole thing is going to shift down 2 frets, and we're going to play. So that's the same physical movement. It's got the same architecture as the one we played before, but on the 2nd and 3rd fret instead of on the 4th and 5th fret. And then hammers on twice, and then on 11 with it off, and then there's a drum beat, and then with your first finger across the 2nd fret, that's the 4th and 3rd strings being picked, and then the 4th string having a hammer on onto the 4th fret from the 2nd, and you're going to play that 2nd string or 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and then 4 is going to drop down like that, a little slide, and then this A, which is that bar. Okay, so the song really starts now with A, C sharp minor, D, A, C sharp minor, D, to A, and you're going to do a suspended fourth off that A. You do it like that with that bar. That's actually not anywhere on the chart, but he pretty liberally uses those suspensions. And C sharp minor to D to A to C sharp minor to D, then to A. So that's the verse frame. We get into the chorus, and it's going to be A with a G sharp in the bass, which can be done with the baby finger or with the 3rd finger. I use my 3rd finger. A, that's the first finger barred across that 2nd fret. And D, A. Take a load off Fanny. And I put a suspension on earlier at the end of the word Fanny, but it's really and you put the lower right on me. That A that's on me is actually that A at the first part of the instrumental frame. And the instrumental frame is down the bottom of the page, where you go A, G sharp in the bass, using your thumb, put an F sharp in the bass, then E, then D. So that's going to look like this. A, G sharp in the bass, F sharp in the bass, E in the bass. Oh, sorry. I got that this time. And then are actually all the parts in the song. Okay, enjoy.